Tokyo is one of the most
Ah!
expensive places to
Louder
live
than
in the
it.
entire world.
Shut up! God.
The average price for a home over here is about $1 million, give or take. So that begs a very important question. What can you actually get with $1 million in Tokyo's most expensive neighborhoods? Well, today I'm going to show you. And right behind me just happens to be, by far, the most expensive building in all of Japan.
What do you mean?
Toronto Hills Residential Tower.
Oh, that's pretty.
Sadly, though, there are no apartments in there that are only for $1 million. So today we're going to see three different
really
properties
like
in three of Tokyo's most expensive
the
neighborhoods.
image
One
of
a little small, one a little big, and one just the right size, in my opinion. Let's go
of
see
like
what Tokyo has to
nature
offer.
kind of growing on.
All three of these
Shed.
condos we'll see today are very close to each other. These neighborhoods are loved by Tokyo's elite due to their proximity to Tokyo's business districts and because of their unbeatable restaurant and nightlife scenes. Now, let's go see the first one.
I'd like to have sex with that view. I mean, what? That was supposed to be an
And
internal
as you can
thought
see, it's
chat.
not the
I'm so
largest,
sorry.
the most grandiose entrance, but it really needs a large and grandiose entrance.
Wow,
And you think,
let's
why
watch
do you
a
need
video
all
about
this
an
huge
apartment.
storage?
That's $1
And
million.
the reason is, if you think about it, in Japan, you come inside, the first thing you do is take off your shoes. And instead of leaving them here or walking, one thing to say about this place is that it is 100% brand new. This does have one owner, but
Ooh,
the
fresh coat
owner's
of paint.
never actually lived here before. And you can see, even the light switches have the original stuff.
They got the peelies.
But everything in here is brand new, including, of course, the magic toilet.
want the
which,
peelings to
if you
be
get
off.
very close to it, we'll open up and say hi to you.
How may I help you?
Ready for you to do your business, and has
that
all
real?
of the
Hold
functions
up.
that you would
How may I help you?
That's
ready
wild.
for you to do your business.
I don't want my toilet
and
talking
has
to me.
all of the functions that you would expect in a very nice Japanese toilet. And one thing is that a lot of times people see that the Japanese toilets have a little spout on the top of them to just maybe conserve water and all that. This one doesn't have that, but it does have a sink right over here that you can use, of course, to wash your hands. Now, let's go over here.
Can I change the VA?
and see.
Dude, that'd be hilarious. Like a voice pack. Chat,
And
thank you
as
for
you can see,
downloading
it's not
my
the
new
biggest
toilet
one, but
voice
again,
pack.
you don't-
I'm ready for you, chat. Welcome in. Do your business. Don't piss on the seat. It's just like, don't piss on the seat, and you hear a gun load. It's like,
That much space. I would say
Imagine
this is
my eye.
perfect to have a little home office, or if you had a smaller bed, you could just chuck it right against that wall right there and have plenty of space over here to access your nice closet, right? So again, this is a city home, so you're not gonna have that much space. We're in a very central location. The whole place is only about 56 square meters or about 600 square feet. But that is not including this massive rooftop balcony, which we'll get to in a minute. But before we do that, let's go see the kitchen. Here is the kitchen. It's a nice
kitchen.
peninsula, as I call it. It's not quite an island, and it's not completely covered
Gas
away.
burner's located.
It's kind of jutting out, so it's a peninsula kitchen. And as you can see, you have these nice granite, never used countertops right over here. And
They
just
got
to show
peelers
you
on 'em?
exactly how new this place is, this should illustrate it. They still have the plastic on these parts of the kitchen. So this thing right here is an extension piece so that you have a little bit
Peely's
extra
located.
counter space.
Rip 'em off.
And also, if you look over here,
Band-Aid.
you have this, which is a
What is that? Cutting board?
purposely built cutting board that fits
Ooh.
exactly right here. So you
Oh
can
my
do
God.
all of your shrimp gutting and then just get rid of all your shrimp guts right into the sink right there. And this kitchen
Scramps?
has a couple of other little hidden
Scramps?
features to it. Right next to that, you have your 3-burner stove.
Let's
This is
go.
gas, 100%
Burner.
gas. And right under here, you have the defining piece of engineering in any Japanese kitchen, which is the
That fish grill.
It also comes with this thing, which I've never actually seen before, but I think what
like
you
a
do with
Dutch
this
oven.
is you heat this up. You can use this kind of like as a grill plate, and then on top, you put this, and you can put some foil on it or something, and just have it as a kind of mini oven or something like that. But
Yep.
of course, this being a brand new one, it does have all of the bells and whistles that you would think of.
What is
You
that?
can program exactly what kind of
Fish
fish you're
button.
going to be doing.
Fish
is it going
button.
to be a semi-dried fish? Is it going to be kirimi, which is a fillet? Or are you going to be using this to make toast or whatever? It has certain settings just for that. But just like every
Why are you
other
making
house
toast
and
on a
apartment in
fish grill?
Japan, it does not come with a refrigerator or any other kind of appliances like
get a
that.
toaster.
But you do have a little bit extra storage right here. Now, what would that be for, you ask?
The Roomba.
And I wasn't too sure, but I actually talked to the owner about this. Apparently, this is where you can stick your Roomba. So you can charge it
I
while
was
it's in
right!
here. This is the in-bath dryer panel right over here, which a lot of newer places will have. And with this, you can use this, as the name implies, as a clothing dryer as well, because once you go inside, you'll see that in the bath, you have these poles right here. And if you just press
See,
a
my
button back
dumbass
here,
American brain
then
would think
this
that's
guy
just a
up here
shower
will
curtain.
become a clothes dryer. But the nice thing about this one in particular is that it has one more little function that most places don't.
What is
They
that?
call it the mist sauna. So basically it is a steam
That's
bath.
fancy living.
And I'm clothed right now, so I'm not going to turn that on. But basically, this guy over here, once you turn on the mist sauna function, then this becomes a nice steam bath right from out there. But just like every bath in Japan, you wash off over there.
How many fit in that
relax
in that
over
tub?
here in the surprisingly slippy bath.
You could at least
which
fit you
is,
and your
I
there.
would say, good
Fuck,
for
god
a
damn it! What
very
is my
small
brain
family.
tonight?
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Living room. First thing I want to show you is this.
You could
little
probably
panel
steam a ham in
right
that
over here.
bathroom.
So open this guy up and you'll see there's a couple of numbers in here. This is the floor heating panel. Yes, that is right. This room has a floor heating system built into it, which is amazing in the winter because, well, you can also, of course, heat up your place, but unlike a normal air conditioner or heater, it doesn't dry the place. But speaking of air conditioners, this over here, you can see there is no AC
Dude,
here. Also the same
what
thing
I
with the
would
first
give
bedroom that we saw,
for a
and
floor
also
heater.
walked in
This is
here.
a long video.
It's
Oh
not that
wow, it
big,
is long.
But again, how
I mean,
much
it's $1 million.
especially if you're buying this as like a
Like,
little
why-
vacation
like,
home
we
or
gotta
something. You don't need
get
to
our
have
$1 million
all your
worth
stuff
out
in
of
there.
it.
Chuck it into storage or keep it at your other place. So we've already mentioned that Japanese houses don't come with any refrigerators or washing machines or AC units, but another thing that they generally do not come with is lights. Yeah, so this is actually a standard Japanese ceiling light plug, and well, again, most places don't come with them.
Why?
This one, the developers were nice enough to supply, well, at least 2 of them, and they're not in this room, they're over back in that living room we're just in, but putting these back into their home.
Like, why?
Let's go see where the majority of the light is coming from right now, which is
Is
the
Ria's
balcony.
inspecting the thighs?
Which is
for
right
us?
out here.
I
And
mean,
from this balcony, you can see
she's
you have
just
a very
kinda
nice view
watching.
because you're on the top floor. There's nothing really blocking you. This is as high as the buildings can be built around here.
Can you see
so
what
your view's not really
Crimson,
going to
what's going
change
on?
that much over time. That greenery over there, that's beautiful. And if you look really, really far over in the distance, you can actually see the edges of Meiji Shrine. So that's pretty nice.
Wow.
But there is actually
A
one
roof.
other balcony that we mentioned in the beginning. Let's go see that.
Wow.
So walk right through this living room and right through the large glass doors, and you can see you have your massive rooftop
That's actually pretty
balcony.
cool.
And think of all the parties that you can have on here. Look how big this thing is, right? It's about the same length as the entire apartment.
Who are these people?
It's about another maybe 20 square meters, 250 square feet, just on this and the other balcony.
It's a yeah, it is a nice
Yeah,
patio.
if you include that, it's about 850 square feet or so. And that's pretty big in my book. So while I have you here, let's talk numbers.
Okay.
This place is listed for 159.8 million yen, which right now is
Jesus.
about $1.15 million. Just a bit over what we were talking about. But it should give you the idea of what you can get for $1 million, because we are in a beautiful location. This is a brand new building. The interior has never been used.
God, you're
and
so right. It
yeah,
is
you
all
get to be
brand
close to
new.
everything that you want to be near.
I
But
could
we have 2
savor
more
all
to
the
go, so let's go
peelies.
see the next.
In that goddamn place. Hello, Cardyn Abyssian. If you liked the video, make sure you like and subscribe because it really helps me know that you like my content and you want me to keep making more. Have a good day.